Hello students, welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, Tomachang Tutorial. Myself Kisan Kulum and we are ready to go for the chapter called Polynomial. For the reference questions we are using the West Bengal Board of Secondary Education, Book of Class 9, Exercise 7.1. We have already done regarding the concept of polynomial in our previous video. If you want to watch that video, kindly find the link below in the description. Click the description link and watch the concept of polynomials before trying to understand this chapter. Okay, let's begin. Question number 1. Let us read the instruction of the question first. Let us write which are the polynomials in the following algebraic expressions. Let us write the degree of each of the polynomials. First of all, we are asked to identify which expressions are polynomials and which are not. Which are polynomials and which are not. We are asked to identify the expressions which are polynomials, okay? And the second question is, we are asked to write the degree of the polynomial, okay? Let's begin. Question number 1. Let us see the variables. Here the variable is x. And the power of variable is plus 6, which is a positive whole number. The power of variable in this term is plus 5, which is also a positive whole number. And the power of variable in this term is plus 2, which is also a positive whole number. And this is a constant term 3. This is a constant term 3. So the power of variable is a positive whole number, which means this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. Okay? This is a polynomial. You can write this is a polynomial. Now let us write the degree of the polynomial. I don't have much space. You must write degree, degree. Okay? I don't have much space, so I am just writing the degree. The degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the expression, isn't it? Highest power of the variable. Here the power of x is 6, here the power of x is 5, and here the power of x is 2, here the power of x is 0. The power of x is 6, is the highest power of x. 6 is the highest power of x, so the degree of this polynomial is 6. Degree of the polynomial, let me write d, okay? Degree of the polynomial is 6. Okay, in this expression, let us see whether this is a polynomial or not. Here, the power of the variable term x is minus 2, which is negative. So, according to the definition of polynomial, the power of the variable should be a positive whole number. So, this is negative. That means this is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. Okay? This is not a polynomial. If this is not a polynomial, then we need not write the degree. Here, let us see. The variable term here is y, and the power of variable here is plus 3, and the power of variable y here is plus 1. So, this is a polynomial because both the powers are positive whole number, so this is a polynomial, and the degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the variable, which is 3. Power of y is 3, which is the highest power, so this is a polynomial, and degree is 3. The degree of this polynomial is 3. Now let us come to this question. Let us see this expression, whether this is a polynomial or not. Now, this x is in the denominator. When you bring to the numerator, this becomes x to the power minus 1, isn't it? The power of x here is plus 1 in the denominator, plus 1. So when you bring this x to the numerator, the sign of the power changes and it becomes minus 1, minus x plus 2. So x to the power minus 1 means the power of the variable is negative, means this is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. Not a polynomial. To become a polynomial, the power of the variable term should be a positive whole number. Now in this expression, let us see, the power of variable is plus 51, which is a positive whole number. The power of variable is plus 51, which is a positive whole number. So this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial, and the degree is the highest power, that is 51. Highest power, that is 51. Okay, I hope you got this. Let us see this expression. Cube root of t means you can convert this in this way, t to the power 1 upon 3. We have learned this in the chapter called indices, isn't it? Cube root of t can be written as t to the power 1 upon 3 plus t upon 27. Now, the power of the variable t is variable here. The power of variable term is 1 upon 3, which is a positive but not a whole number. This is a fraction. 1 upon 3 is a fraction. So the power of the variable is positive but not a whole number. It's a fraction. So this cannot become a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. We can understand this. Okay. To understand all these things, once again I am reminding you, please click the link below in the description to watch the concept of polynomial in my previous video. Okay. 15. Is this a polynomial? Yes, this is a polynomial. This is a constant polynomial. Okay. This is a constant polynomial and the power of the variable term is 0. X. You can write x to the power 0 because anything to the power 0 is always 1 except 0. 0 to the power 0 is not equal to 0. 0 to the power 0 is undefined. So x to the power 0 is 1. 1 into 15 is 15. 15 is a constant polynomial whose degree is 0. 15 is a polynomial. 15 is a polynomial and the degree of this polynomial is 0. Okay. Now 0 is also a polynomial. 0 is also a polynomial, a constant term. 0 is also a polynomial, but the degree of polynomial is undefined here. Degree, this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial, but degree is undefined. Degree is undefined. Degree of 0 polynomial is undefined. Keep this in mind. Now let's come to the point here. Z in question number 9. Z plus 3 z to the power minus 1, isn't it? If you take this z to the numerator plus 1, the power of plus 1 in the denominator, if you take to the numerator, becomes minus 1 plus 2. Okay. Now the power of the variable z is minus 1 here. Here is plus 1, but here we have minus 1 as power. So any variable whose power is negative or fraction cannot become a polynomial. That expression cannot become a polynomial. So this is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. Got my point? This is not a polynomial. Now let us see this expression, y cube plus 4. You can easily say this is a polynomial because the variable is y and the power is plus 3, which is a positive whole number. So this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. And the degree of this polynomial is, the highest power is 3. So degree is 3. Okay. In this expression, is this a polynomial? 1 upon root 2 x squared minus root 2x plus 2. Yes, this is also a polynomial. We don't see the constant number, we see only the variables. We don't see 1 upon root 2 or this root 2, we see only x. Okay, x is the variable term here. The power of variable x is plus 2 here and the power of variable x is plus 1 here. This root is only for 2, not for x. If I write root 2x, this is different. The meaning of this is different, but here it's different. Root is only for 2, not for x. So this x has power plus 1 and this x has power plus 2. So the power of the variable term is positive whole number, means this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. Okay, this is a polynomial, and the degree of the polynomial is the highest power, which is 2. So degree is 2. Let us go to the second question. Okay students, let's go for question number 2. We are using book of class 9 of West Bengal Board of Secondary Education and solving the problems based on polynomials, the chapter called Polynomial. Okay, exercise 7.1. To understand the concept of polynomial, please watch the concept of polynomials. The link is provided in the description below. Please click the link and find the video regarding the concept of polynomial. Let's move on to the question. First, read the instruction first. In the following polynomials, let us write which are the first degree polynomials in one variable, which are second degree polynomials in one variable, and which are third degree polynomials in one variable. Variable should be one. Variable means x, y, z, t, all these things. The values which are unknown, the number whose value is unknown are called variables. So we are asked to write the variable which are only one, which have only one variable. The expression which have only one variable. Okay. Now let's quickly begin solving question number 1. This expression has only one variable x. So, and this variable has power plus 1. Means this is a polynomial and the degree of this polynomial is 1. Highest power is 1. The degree of the polynomial is 1. So you can write this as first degree polynomial. This is a first degree polynomial. First degree polynomial means the polynomial which has the degree 1, okay, or which has the highest power of variable as 1. Understand? Okay, this expression also has only one variable, that is x. You can see only x in this expression, and the degree of the highest power of x is 3. So the degree of this polynomial is 3. The highest power of x is 3. So the degree of this polynomial is 3. That means this can be written as third degree polynomial. Okay, this is third degree polynomial. Third degree polynomial. Got my point? It's easy, isn't it? Okay, let us see this one. Now, here you can see two variables, x and y. So we are asked to write only the polynomials with one variable. Here, let us read the instruction again. Let us write which are one first degree polynomial in one variable. In one variable. Which are second degree polynomial in one variable. And which are third degree polynomial in one variable. So we are asked to write the degree of the polynomial which has only one variable. But in this expression we have two variables, x and y. So we need not write the degree of this polynomial. Okay. Okay, if you write, this is not asked in the question. Suppose if you want to write the degree of this polynomial, then you can write the degree of this polynomial is 2. Because the highest power of variable is 2. Here also if you add this, the power of x and y, because when you write x, y, while writing the degree of this type of expression, what you usually do is you add up the power. This x has power 1 and this y has power 1. So power 1 plus 1 is 2. The degree of this expression is 2, isn't it? So here also we have degree 2, here also 2. The degree of this power can be written as 2. But this is not asked in the question. We are asked to write only the expressions which have only one variable. So we need not write this answer. If we want to write, then we can write the degree of this polynomial is 2. Okay. Here, this expression also has only one variable, that is x, and the highest power of x is 3. That means the degree of this polynomial is 3. So this is a third degree polynomial, isn't it? Third degree polynomial. Got my point? Here, we have only one variable t, and the highest power of t is 2, that is square 2. So the degree of this polynomial is 2. So this is second degree polynomial. This is second degree polynomial. Here we have only one variable, that is x, and the highest power of x is 1. So this is first degree polynomial. First degree polynomial. Okay, you got this? To understand better, to understand the concept of this polynomial, please find the link below in the description and watch the concept of polynomial. Okay? Okay, students, let's go for question number 3. We are doing the chapter called Polynomials from West Bengal Board of Secondary Education, book of class 9, exercise 7.1. Till now, we have completed till question number 2. Now we are ready to go for question number 3. But I am reminding you again, please find the link below in the description towards the concept of polynomials to better understand these numericals. Okay, now let's quickly begin this. Let us first read out the instruction. Let us write the coefficient of the following polynomials according to the guidelines. We are asked to write the coefficient of the polynomials. Okay. Okay, coefficient means, if I write 5x square, this x square is a variable term, and the number which we write just before a variable term is called the coefficient of x square. If I write 5y, this y is a variable, and the number which we write just before y is called the coefficient. Here the coefficients are 5. So if I write x, the coefficient of x is 1 here. So the coefficient is 1. Okay. If there is no number, we should understand there is 1 in front of x. So if I am to write the coefficient of x in this case, this is minus x. If I am asked to write the coefficient of x in this case, the coefficient here is minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Now let's begin. Coefficient means the number which we write before the variable. Okay. Question number 1. The coefficient of x cube in 5x cube minus 13x square plus 2. This is the expression, and in this expression we are asked to write the number which is just before x cube. The coefficient of x cube means the number which is just before of x cube, and the number which is just before of x cube is 5. The coefficient of x cube is 5. It's very, very simple, isn't it? You understood? I think so. Now let us go to question number 2. We are asked to write the coefficient of x in x square minus x plus 2. Exactly, we did this example before. We are asked to write the coefficient of x here. Okay, we are asked to write the coefficient of x, and the number is minus x. So if the number is minus x and we are asked to write the coefficient of x, then the coefficient of x is minus 1. There is 1 in front of x, and this minus sign comes here. The coefficient of minus x is minus 1. Okay. Now the coefficient of x square in 8x minus 19. In this expression we are asked to write the coefficient of x square, and x square is not in this expression. So what do we do in this case? Let us see. 8x minus 19 is the expression given to us. So we can add 0 here, isn't it? Because 0 plus anything is that thing. 0 plus 8x minus 19 is 8x minus 19. So we can add 0. So if you can add 0, then you can write 0 into x square, isn't it? 0 into x square means 0. 0 into x square means 0. 0 plus 8x minus 19 is 8x minus 19. The value of the expression does not change. So you can add 0 into x square, isn't it? So 0 into x square means what? 0x square. Got my point? So the number before x square is the coefficient of x square, and the number before x square here is 0. So the coefficient of x square in this case is 0. I hope you got my point. Now in question number 4, we have we are asked to write the coefficient of x to the power 0 from this expression. We don't have x to the power 0 in this expression. It's unseen here. Let's write this expression again. Root 11 minus 3 root 11 x plus x square is given to us, and we are asked to write the value of x to the power 0. Let me tell you, the value of x to the power 0 is 1. The value of a to the power 0 is 1. the value of 10 to the power 0 is 1, which means anything to the power 0 is 1. Okay, anything to the power 0 is 1, but remember 0 to the power 0 is not equal to 1. 0 to the power 0 is undefined. 0 to the power 0 is not equal to 1. Apart from 0, any number to the power 0 is 1. Any number raised to power 0 is 1. So, in this expression, you can write into x to the power 0. Okay, first let me write into 1. 1 into root 11 is root 11. So, the value of the expression does not change. So instead of this 1, you can write x to the power 0, isn't it? X to the power 0 means 1. So instead of writing this x to the power 0 in front, you can write x to the power 0 later. Root 11 x to the power 0. Root 11 into x to the power 0. X to the power 0 is 1. 1 into root 11 is root 11. Value of the expression remains unchanged. So the coefficient of x to the power 0 is root 11 here. In this expression, the coefficient of x to the power 0 is root 11. I hope you got this. Now let us quickly move on to question number 4. Okay, students, let's go for question number 4. First, read out the instruction given to us. Okay, I write the degree of each of the following polynomials. We are asked to write the degree of the polynomials. Degree means, I have already told you, the highest power of the variable in expression is called the degree of the polynomial, isn't it? So here we have the variable x. In this expression, the variable is x, isn't it? X is the variable, and the highest power of x is 4. You can see the highest power of x is 4. So the degree of this polynomial is 4. Very, very simple. Degree of this polynomial is 4. I hope you got this. Now let us go for question number 2. We have variable x here, and the power of this x is plus 1. If no power is given, then you should understand there is always plus 1 as power. So the power of this x is plus 1. So the degree of this polynomial is, degree is 1. Okay, degree is plus 1. Degree is plus 1. Let us go to question number 3. Question number 3, 16. Okay, 16 is given to us. This is a constant polynomial, so there is no variable. You can write x to the power 0. You can write x to the power 0. First, let me explain it this way. 16, you can write 16 into 1. 16 into 1 means 16. You can write 1. So instead of writing 1, you can write x to the power 0, because you know anything to the power 0 is 1. 16 into x to the power 0 can be written as 16x to the power 0, isn't it? So the degree of this polynomial is 0, because the highest power of variable is 0. Degree is 0. Hope you got my point. Let us come to this question. Here the variable is y, and the highest power of the variable is 3. So the degree of this polynomial is 3. Okay, plus 3. Now here this is a monomial, because it has only one term. This is also a monomial. Here t is the variable, and the highest power of t is plus 1. Since there is no power, means you should understand plus 1 is the power. So degree of this polynomial is plus 1. Degree of this polynomial is plus 1. Let me write degree. Degree of this polynomial is plus 1. In this expression, this is trinomial. 3 expressions, 1, 2, and 3. This is a trinomial. And degree of this expression is the highest power of the variable. Here the highest power of the variable is 19. So degree of this polynomial is 19. I hope you got this. Now let us go for question number 5. Okay, let's begin with question number 5. 6, 7 at a time. Okay, we will do question number 5, 6 and 7 at a time. Question number 5, let's read out the instruction. I write two separate binomials in one variable whose degrees are 17. First of all, you should understand what binomial is. I've already told you, binomial means polynomial having two terms. Polynomial having two terms are called binomial. We are asked to write two polynomials having two terms only. Okay, let us write. But the degree should be 17. The highest power of the variable should be 17. The highest power of the variable should be 17. Okay, in one variable. And another condition is in one variable. Variable should be 1. So x to the power 17 minus 1. This is a binomial because this is a polynomial having degree 17. The highest power of the variable is 17. And this polynomial has two terms. One is this, separated by minus sign, another is 1. So this is a binomial. This is 1 and another you can write y to the power 17 minus any number, okay, 8. You can write any number. We are asked to write binomials having degrees 17. Here the variable is y and the highest power of y is 17. So the degree of this polynomial is 17 and this is a binomial because this polynomial has only two terms separated by a minus sign. This is one term and this is another term. Two terms means binomial and degree is 17. Degree is 17 and variable is 1. Y is the variable. Here variable is 1. X is the variable. Okay, you can write as you wish. Okay, this is the another question. Question number 6. I write two separate monomials. We are asked to write monomials. Okay, monomials. Monomials means the polynomial which has only one term. We are asked to write monomial excuse me, monomial in one variable whose degree is 4. Okay, that means x to the power 4. This is a monomial. This is a monomial because this polynomial has only one term. So this is a monomial and the highest power of the variable is 4. So the degree of this monomial is 4, isn't it? You can also write 2x to the power 4 or 5x to the power 4 or 8x to the power 4 or 8y cubed, 8y to the power 4 or 8t to the power 4. All these are monomials because this is also a monomial because there is no plus sign or minus sign separating the two terms. This is only a single term and the power of the variable is 4. So the degree of this monomial is 4. Got my point? Let us go to question number 7. I write two separate trinomials in one variable with whose degrees are 3. We are asked to write polynomials with 3 terms, okay, whose highest power of the variable is 3 and the variable should be only 1. So let us write 3x cubed plus 4x squared plus 2. 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. There are 3 terms, 1, 2 and 3 separated by plus sign, isn't it? And the highest power of the variable is 3, so the degree of this polynomial is 3. This became one answer and another is, let us write 4t to the power cube plus 3x plus 4. Okay? This is also a trinomial because it has 3 terms. Let us write minus here. You can write anything, plus or minus. This is one term, this is another term, this is another term. These are 3 terms, so this is a trinomial. Okay, instead of x, there should be t, okay? Variable is only 1. The condition is, questions, according to the question, the condition, one variable should be in this trinomial. So the variable here is t and the highest power of t is 3. So this has the degree 3. The trinomial has degree 3. I hope you got this. Okay students, this is the last question from exercise 7.1. We are doing Polynomials chapter from West Bengal Board of Secondary Education, book of class 9. Okay, this is the last question. We are about to do this, but before going to this question, let me remind you again, please find the link below in the description where I've explained the concept of polynomials. First, we need to understand the concept of polynomial, then we can easily solve these questions. Okay, let's begin this. First, let us read the instruction. In the following algebraic expressions, which are polynomials in one variable, which are polynomials in two variables, and which are not polynomials, let us write them. We are asked to identify, first thing is, which are polynomials and which are not polynomials. First thing, which are polynomial, which are not polynomial. We are asked to identify. And the second thing is, we are asked to identify which are polynomial in one variable and which are polynomial in two variables. Okay, now let's begin. First thing what we need to see is this a polynomial or not? Let us see the variable and the power of variable. The power of variable is +2 and here is +1, which is a positive whole number, means this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial, so this polynomial has how many variables? Only one variable, that is x. So this is a polynomial with one variable. Polynomial with one variable. Okay, this is a polynomial with one variable because variable is x. And the power of x is +2 and +1, which is a positive whole number. So this is a polynomial with one variable. And here, in this type of question, we should understand that generally in algebra, we consider x, y, t, all these things as variables and a, b, c as constants. Okay. Here also, let us consider a as constant, x and y as variables. Okay, first let us see whether this is a polynomial or not. Let us see the power of the variables x and y. The power of x is +2, which is a positive whole number. The power of y is also +2, which is also a positive whole number, means this is a polynomial. Now our second duty is, we are asked to write this polynomial is one variable polynomial or two variable polynomial. This is a two variable polynomial because we have two variables x and y, taking a as constant. Okay, taking a as constant, we have two variable polynomials. Polynomial with two variables. This is a polynomial with two variables. Okay, let's see this. First of all, let us see, is this a polynomial or not? There are two variables x and y, 4 and a are constant. So the power of y is +2, which is a positive whole number, and the power of x is +1, which is also a positive whole number. So this is a polynomial and the variables are y and x. There are two variables. So this is a polynomial with two variables. Polynomial with two variables. Got my point? Polynomials with two variables. Let us see this question. Is this a polynomial or not? First of all, let us see, is this a polynomial or not? The power of x, there are two variables x and y. The power of x is +1 and the power of y is +1, which is a positive whole number. So this is a polynomial and there are two variables x and y. So we can write this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial with two variables. Okay, this is a polynomial with two variables. Now let us see this question. Is this a polynomial? Let us first see the variable term y, and x. The power of y is +4, which is a positive whole number. The power of y is +9, which is also a positive whole number. And the power of x here is +5, which is also a positive whole number. So this is a polynomial. And our second duty is to see how many variables are here in this expression? There are two variables, y and x. Here x, the power of x is 8. Here the power of y is 4. Here the power of x is 5. Here the power of y is 9. So here we have two variables and this is a polynomial. So we write this a polynomial with two variables. Okay, got my point? Two variables. Polynomial with two variables. Suppose if you are asked to write the degree of the polynomial, what would you write? See, the highest power of x is 8, but here the highest power of y is 9. You should not write the degree of the polynomial as 9, okay? When you write the degree of the polynomial, you must add the power of the two variables, because these two variables are multiplied here, x into y. The power of x is 5 and the power of y is 9. So if you want to write the degree of this polynomial, the degree would be 5 plus 9, that is 14. I'm reminding you again, which I have already explained you in the concept of polynomials. Please find the link below in the description. Okay, now let's go to question number 6. Here, is this a polynomial? No, this is not a polynomial, because this x has power plus 1, but this x also has power plus 1, but this number is in the denominator. So when we bring x to the numerator, the power of x changes to minus 1. So according to the definition of polynomials, variable number should have power as a positive whole number, but this variable x has power negative, so this is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial, okay? Please take the screenshot of this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understood the concept of polynomial which I tried to teach you. We will further continue this chapter in next classes, the next exercises, and understand better. Till now, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay happy, and continue watching my channel. And hey, don't forget to click the subscribe button and bell icon to get more notifications for the video uploads. Thank you.